working. Hello, another perk up in the workplace. For today, how has your back been feeling? Today is about releasing, moving, just feeling good in your back. So when you're sitting, you might be sitting it's hard for me to see, but when you're sitting, you might be sitting sort of with your butt kind of pushed out. So what we're going to do is just some simple things for your back. So I invite you to stay seated in your chair for a moment, but move yourself away from your desk just a little bit. And I just want to make sure that you guys can see me here on this one. This one might help a little bit. So all we're going to do is we're just going to reach our hands forward on our desk and we're going to lower back down. Okay, so once we lower down, what we're going to do now is, if your tail is kind of like this, imagine this is your tail. What you're going to try to do is round, 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 round all through the back. So we are creating that flexion through the spine, that nice big rounding. So you want to imagine that you're tucking your coccyx, tucking your tail in between your legs, so that lumbar, so that quadratus lumborum can round just a little bit, can create a little bit of space through there, and then fanning out through the whole back. Lifting through the thoracic, drawing the chin in between the shoulders or down towards the chest is going to help you. And so you might even notice here too, when you're doing this, that you're feeling your stomach a little bit. You're feeling the core start to activate, or the deep core, the transverse abdominis. So now we're going to come back up to the center, and you're going to take your left hand, bring it over towards your right hand. Keep your left bum, your left sit bones on your chair, whatever you're sitting on, and just sort of lean back into it. Now we're bending through the spine just a little bit of a side bend, but we're going to feel an opening all in the side body, in through those intercostals. So all of the muscles, the serratus anterior, all in through the ribs, they tend to tense up and get tight with all of our stress and all of our anxiety. And then our lungs aren't able to expand to their fullest. Our diaphragm isn't able to do what it needs to do. So let's create some space in through there. So staying on the side a little bit. And again, we can round through the back if we like. And now you're like, oh, I can feel this up into my lats. I can feel this up into my shoulders. Keep the sit bone on top of your chair. And let's come back up through center. We're going to do the opposite side. So here we go. Leaning back just a little bit. Sit bone on the left side or right side, whatever side you're on, is connecting to your chair. Curl your tail in, round your back a little bit. Allow everything to kind of round as much as you can. Feel that opening all through here, all through those ribs, and then coming back to the center, all the way up. How is that feeling now for your back? One more thing, and do the same thing, but stand up, get out of your chair. I'm going to turn sideways to show you guys. But we're going to do a couple of extensions and flexions, so nice cat-cow. So when you're here, you extend this way, draw shoulders back, lift up the head, and now I'm going to initiate the move from my tail. So initiate it all the way from the tail, rounding through the whole back, coming all the way up to here, to your cat, and then again, initiating it from the tail, all the way up into the extension. And then just do that a few times. Just do a few cat-cows. It's super simple. Tomorrow we're going to be doing some more back stuff, different movements of the spine, but for today, just flexing, just rounding through your back and then extending a little bit, feeling some of that movement in there. Oh my God, it feels so good. Have an awesome day in the workplace. Take 5 minutes to do some of this stuff. It's going to feel good on your back.